Hello and welcome to Flights in Asia, and in this video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Normally, these videos have highlighted airlines and airports that have made a mark in the headlines of the Asia Pacific region. While Asia is one of the biggest sources of growth in the aviation industry, there are some areas that do not normally make the headlines in the aviation news. One country in particular is the nation of Nepal, a landlocked country in between two giants, China and India. But it is also home to some of the world's highest mountains, including Mount Everest. To get to the country, many travelers usually take commercial air travel, and there are many international airlines now serving the country. So this video will be a general overview of the aviation industry in Nepal. While not a large country, the population of around 29 million people are served by around 43 airports, with most of the passenger traffic passing through Kathmandu's Tribhuvan International Airport, the main air travel hub of the country. While there isn't an exact number given for all the total number of air travelers in the country, the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal provides the total number of passengers traveled at the main Kathmandu airport annually. In 2018, Tribhuvan International Airport handled around 7.2 million passengers, and of that, 2.8 million passengers traveled domestically, whilst 4.3 million passengers were international traffic. While this isn't the complete number, this gives you an idea of the overall passenger traffic for the aviation industry in the country. As for the airlines operating in the country, there are around 10 registered airlines for domestic travel, while 30 international airlines from other countries operate flights in the country, mostly to Kathmandu Airport. As for local airlines, Nepal Airlines is the oldest, having started in 1958, and until 1997 was the sole airline in the country for a lot of years. Since 1997 and the early 2000s, the nation of Nepal has seen a growth in domestic airlines challenging Nepal Airlines. These airlines offer regularly scheduled commercial traffic as well as chartered and helicopter services. Of the 10 registered airlines for domestic flights, 3 of the locally based airlines, Buddha Air, Nepal Airlines, and Himalaya offer international flights to destinations such as Hong Kong, the Middle East, Japan, and Thailand, as well as India. These airlines operate fleets of mostly small turboprop aircraft, though Nepal Airlines and Himalaya operate Airbus A320s. And there are also 2 Bombardier CRJ operators, Saurya Airlines and Sharee Airlines. Of all the local airlines in Nepal, Nepal Airlines has the biggest aircraft in any of the fleets, with 2 Airbus A330s, which were just acquired in 2018. If you are learning about the Nepal aviation industry for the first time through this video, as I have when making this video, you may hear of the recent struggles of Nepal Airlines, which has struggled against the growing competition locally and from abroad. And this has been compounded by some scandals, as well as the difficulty the airline has had in paying off its debts, which has led many to call for the privatization of the airline. While Nepal Airlines struggles, the issue of safety has also come about in terms of aviation in Nepal, with the terrain proving challenging for even the pilots based in the country. Since the 1960s, there have been over 40 incidents involving aircraft in the country, with factors including bad navigational equipment and infrastructure, as well as the conditions of the airports and the weather, as well as pilot error, to name a few. These are just among some of the contributing factors that have led to the ban of Nepal-based airlines from operating flights to and from Europe by the European Aviation Agency, which is still effective since 2013. Still, this has not hampered the plans of the Nepali authorities, where they are preparing for a tourism campaign, Nepal 2020. Nepal is currently working on upgrading and building new international airports, though some observers have pointed out to the high fuel prices as a major challenge for airlines serving the country. According to a report on the Nepali Times, the aviation fuel cost exceeds $1,000 per kiloliter at Kathmandu Airport, double the cost of fuel compared to New Delhi and Bangkok, and even more than Beijing. Along with fuel costs, the costs of operating at Kathmandu Airport, including the parking and ground services, have also been criticized by airlines for being much higher compared to other Southeast Asian airports. These are just some of the recurring themes of aviation in Nepal, though there are some other positives. Nepal offers tourists cultural and historical sites but is mostly the attraction to mountaineers looking to scale the world's highest mountains. And there are other services that, for those of you who do not intend to scale mountains, you may actually take a flight and get a great view of the world's highest mountains from the comfort and safety of your airline seat. And recently, Nepal's government is looking for more flights to China, as it has recently been aligned more with China's policies, including the Belt and Road Initiative. Now, this is my first time dabbling in the Nepal aviation industry, so I'm wondering if you know any other stories that I may have missed or other themes that could happen in the near future for the aviation industry in Nepal. Also, if you have ever traveled to Nepal in the past, I definitely would like to hear your experiences in terms of the air travel experience in the country. Thank you for watching. This has been another edition of Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene in the Asia Pacific. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great day.